I actually just did that. The thing in the title, give or take a few days. That's the first thing you learn when you're really going through it. Time just changes. Time just gets all funky wonky. Yeah, so it started with some things that became too hard to ignore, synchronicities and various patterns, and at a certain point you can't ignore it. And so instead of using this newfound spiritual signism to supplement my life, I went fully down the deep hole. I did it. I friggin' did it. The funny thing is, I had a video a few months back where I thought I was all the way through it, but I was only at around the halfway point. And this friggin' second wave hit me 10 times harder than the first wave did, and I plunged completely into a spiritual rabbit hole. Like, I was spiraling, and I realized later on I was actually spiraling out as opposed to spiraling into something. I had a tough life growing up, and that's all I want to say right now, but I pulled myself up through it. I was deep in the deep end. It was like imagine if I swam across an ocean to get here to talk to you. It's absolutely wild. God is real, obviously. The God of Abraham and Isaac and Esau and all the Bible characters. That God is real. The Bible is real. The Bible is like the greatest collection of religious texts that's ever been assembled, bar none. Along my journey, I was listening to God. I was really listening to God. And I was taking commands from God, and sometimes God would tell me to do things that I didn't fully understand. The thing about talking to God is that on paper, to many institutions and many people, that's a trait of crazy people. If I say that I talk to God, that for some of y'all is it's like, oh, he needs to be medicated for that. And that's the first thing that your head will jump to. But it's real. It's the real shit. And if you don't think that God is working in our world right now in 2025, you're not paying attention. Or you've had the misfortune of never truly knowing God, except perhaps at the moment of your birth, when you were then plunged into, a world that you didn't choose. It's Hartwell. I'm on TikTok. I do raps. Yeah, I've been going through it. No, I don't want to talk about it in total. But the first bullet point is that God is real. Second is that Bible, very valuable. And politics, don't get into them. They are bad mojo. Music is very powerful. Music is something that lifted me up many a time. White people are the least privileged class. They don't have white people have no culture. I know. Anywho, these are the main bullet points that I learned in my giant valley of spiritual psychosis, and I hope that you can learn from them. If you ever encounter spiritual psychosis, there's a whole nother video I made about that, so check it out. It's a great life raft if you find yourself getting pulled into the whirly-durly or whatevs. Take it easy. It's Hartwell.